It's been an exciting week for students in the Waco area as they celebrate Red Ribbon Week with the Waco Police Department. Sierra Shipley with Waco PD is here today to tell us about Swarm and why this week is so important. So first of all, tell me all about Red Ribbon Week and why we celebrate it.
Red Ribbon Week, a tongue twister, right, is all about honoring DEA agent Kiki Camarena, Enrique Camarena, who was killed in 1985 by the Mexican drug cartel. And we honor his legacy by visiting area schools in Waco and the surrounding cities to remind these students to make good choices and, of course, say no to drugs.
And it's these schools, they celebrated or they participated in Swarm. Tell me about that event and why it's so cool.
It's such a fun event to watch the kids be so excited about the swarm of police vehicles, and we bring in the sheriff's helicopter. They fly in first, and that gets the kids so excited and amped up. And then after the helicopter lands, you get about 6 to 7 to 10 police vehicles coming in with their lights and sirens. Those kids go around to each stage and learn about the different units at Waco PD, Waco ISD PD, Midway PD, Hewitt PD, and anyone else that was there during these last 3 days. But they get to learn all about what it is that our officers do to keep them safe every day.
Amazing. And this year's theme is Life is a Puzzle, Solve it Drug-Free. Why is that so important that kids learn that?
Kids are so impressionable, especially at the elementary school age. They are watching everything around them, absorbing everything, and they're taking in everything, the good and the bad, right? So we want to remind these kids, our youth, the importance of making good choices, saying no to drugs, and of course that our officers are here to be their friend, to help them in their time of need. We want to make sure those connections are established. Hopefully these kids never have an incident where they need an officer, right? But hopefully there's a connection established earlier to know that they can go to these men and women for help if they need it.
I love that. So lessons early.
Yes.
Why is it so important to you to do this every year?
Oh my gosh, well, I just have such a great time seeing the excitement on the kids' faces and watching them be so, I mean, it's just something that you have to witness for yourself, right? Because they are screaming, they are yelling, they can't believe the amount of cool and exciting things that are at their school, especially when you see a helicopter land on your school grounds. I mean, that is just something that you wouldn't think about happening. And so, yeah, it's just so much fun to see the joy on these kids' faces, especially too when we know that our officers, when you're calling us, when you're calling any local agency, it's not because you're having a good day, right? You're having a pretty bad day. And so it's so nice and refreshing to get to interact with these kids on a different level.
We love it. Sierra, thank you so much for everything you do.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today.